So he's causing that much trouble, huh? That's a shame. I thought this guy was different. I thought he was honest about his intentions. What I want is you guys to go teach him a lesson. Grab a couple of shovels and do your worst. Oh, baby doll. I didn't realize you were around. Hey, could you do me a favor and let me finish this call real quick? It's for business. No, I didn't say anything like that. I've just gotta... Fine. Forget about the shovels. Just rough them up real good for me. Yes, I'm sure. Hey, do I pay you to ask questions? That's what I thought. Now get to it. Come on, doll. I told you to stay out of my work affairs. It's a big job, you know? I gotta make a lot of tough decisions, and I'd rather not get you involved. See, that's what I like about you. You're the only person willing to say no to me. It makes work a pain in the ass sometimes, but I suppose it's a small price to pay. You know, sometimes I can't tell if you're willing to stand up to me because you're brave or stupid. Either way, I'm into it. I'm just joking around. You know I love you. Yeah, I had another client back out on me. Cowardly little shit tried to take the money and run. But he won't get far. We own this town, and we know where everyone is at all times. Still, though, it's hard not to get upset with these cows as they say, Joel. You know how much I hate cowards. They talk the talk, but when do you actually go to challenge them? It's a shame, really. If they could just tough it up and learn some humility, a lot of these cowards would actually make great business partners. Change is only possible for people who want to change, doll. I do like the way you think, though. If I had it my way, I'd shape up every last one of these crooks. Come here. Sit on my lap, baby doll. I want to tell you about something. You see, there are 3 types of criminals in this world. The first and most common type is the one who's forced into it for survival. I can't blame those people. It's not like they had much of a choice. I could even relate in a way. I was born into a mafia family, and ain't nothing gonna change that fact. Plus, they usually lay low and leave the criminal life behind once they're able to get back on their feet. That's just how I like it. They show up, do whatever they need to do, and leave. No arguments, no backstabbing, no issues whatsoever. The next type of criminal is the vigilante. The ones who realize the world is fucked and takes matters into their own hands. Now these guys, I can respect. Sometimes you need to set the world on fire in order to force a change, and these guys ain't afraid to provide the kindling. In terms of business, they can be a little annoying to deal with. Each one has their own moral code you gotta make sure not to break. But if you can do that, they make excellent clients. And the last type of criminal is the one I deal with way too often. They ain't doing things for survival or for the benefit of others. They're just in it for themselves. I can't stand those pricks. They're usually rich, famous, influential. They already have it all, and yet they're still looking for more. Makes me sick to my stomach. Greed is a disease, and I'm still disgusted every time I see it. But you know, spending time with you after a long day of dealing with trust fund babies and spineless politicians never fails to make me feel so much better. You have no idea the effect you have on me. Well, I suppose you'll just have to answer that for yourself, won't you, Angel Face? After all, you're a smart boy. I'm sure you can figure it out. What kind of question is that all of a sudden? I mean, just 2 seconds ago we were talking about criminals, and now you want to know what I think about when I look at you? Sort of came out of nowhere, don't you think? Hey, I never said I wasn't going to answer. I can't upset my baby doll, now can I? When I see you, when I look into your gorgeous eyes, I think a lot of things, to be honest. First, it reminds me of when we first met. You were eating at that shitty pizza joint by Family Roads, and I was handling business in the back. It was a normal day until I came out and saw you. No, I'm not one to believe in love at first sight, but damn. For weeks, I just couldn't get your gorgeous face out of my head. I started keeping a closer eye on the rest than usual, just waiting for the day when you'd finally return. And when you did, lucky for me, I didn't even have to strike up a conversation. You approached me first. It's no secret that people are intimidated by me, even before they know about my family. So seeing you walk right up to me proved right then and there that you ain't a coward. I like that in a man. I also think about the first time you met my family. Again, they all carry a certain aura about them. They ain't easily approachable. Yet you stood tall. Even when my old man was grilling you for information. He could be a real pain in the ass sometimes, yes. But he also wants what's best for the family. He wanted to test your guts, and you passed. Congratulations. The next moment that comes to mind is when I finally told you about the family business. To say that I was nervous would be the understatement of the century. What's that look for? Even your big scary mafia boyfriend gets worried sometimes, especially when I'm about to expose the family secret to an outsider. As I expected, you weren't exactly on board with it at first. But then you started asking questions. You were curious, and you wanted to make some changes. For an outsider to come in and start demanding changes to our business to make it more ethical. Let's just say I was impressed. That kind of drive in the face of danger made me go absolutely wild for you. And finally, I think about our future. Our beautiful, beautiful future together. Look at me, doll. I'm going to make a promise to you right now. I promise we are going to fix up this shithole of a town. We're going to do what the government and cops refuse to. We'll get the spineless crooks off the streets. We'll bring in funds to rebuild everything that's broken down. And you and I will run this place better than any politician could ever hope to. And after that, I'm going to spoil you rotten. I'll get you that fairy tale wedding you've always dreamed of. I'm going to find you a ring worthy of an angel. We'll have the best photographers, chefs, planners, decorators, everything you could ever need for a wedding. And it can be held wherever you want. Where would you like our dream wedding to be? Somewhere fancy like Paris? Maybe a more tropical place like Hawaii or the Bahamas? Or perhaps you want somewhere with more history like Rome or Kyoto? Anywhere you like, baby doll. I'll take you there. We're gonna make it, Angel. We'll be on top of the world before you know it. And we're gonna make the most of it. I could just see our future now. Me running the family business. You stay at home and taking care of our 2 amazing children. They'll have your eyes, of course. And your beautiful smile. We'll raise them right. We ain't gonna let it fall down to the path of a coward. Instead, with your kind heart and my knowledge of the criminal underworld, they're gonna be unstoppable. I like to think of him more as an underdog origin story. Kids born into a crime family taking the reins of the business and using it to make the world a better place. Just like we're gonna do. Together. Look at that. You figured it out. See? I told you were a smart boy. I love you so much. More than you could ever know. Now come here, baby doll.